So, on to the next stage of the plan. So, if you've seen the latest members video, Anisha went into more detail of where these patio doors have come from. So, if you want to know a bit more behind the scenes, go check out that video. But we're going to be restoring them. And I can see there's one panel of glass that's missing. We've got some spare. We've got a glass cutter, so that needs replacing. And they are actually hinged together. This is the original hinge, and there's actually a cabinet hinge in the gap, which it looks, that's why, like, I can't pull it apart. So we're going to get the crowbar, pull off the new hinges.
It's just a space saver.
Yeah, it's just a space saver. Get rid of all this crud. Get some cork in the future. And it's basically just, it's going to fill the gap. So we're going to trim a bit off the top and just screw it to like a batten frame and bring this brick floor underneath with a bit of a cement line. And it is only single glaze. Essentially, like, obviously we are just looking at a wall, but that's just temporary. The plan is to just take the end of the summer house down. So this will be, the end plan would be like a double French door, UPVC, and it'll open outwards onto like a bit of a garden-y decking terrace thing.
But this is just to seal off this wall for this winter, isn't it?
Yeah, so once this is screwed, got a bit of cement, that's sealed. We've finished the bricks at the top. We've got the support log attached as well. It's going to be pretty sealed for winter. And if we get round to rendering it within the next couple of videos, that'll be brilliant as well. So we're going to crack on and separate the two doors, skim it, clean it, cut it, fit it. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm thinking I could just grind these hinges off.
Yeah.
And then put this one on this side.
Yeah.
So it's buttered up flat.
I still think they need to turn round. I think you'd have the longer windows on the top so that your view is undisturbed. That's the way I would think.
Tall windows on the top.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think of every child's drawing of a house, it's always two little squares and then two big
but
squares.
you think of how we want it to be. Look. Big square, little square. It's alright for you, but like that's like head height for me, that's view height. It don't make any odd sense.
We'll paint, before we screw it together, we'll have a gander, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so whilst Nisha is getting on with painting these for the first scratch coat, I'm going to go find a piece of old glass, measure this one up, get it cut on the table, and we don't have any cork or silicone on site at the minute, but if it's ready, next time we go out we can get some VAR, we can get some more sand and cement, we can get the silicone expanding foam and just blast it really in the next episode. So yeah, I'm going to cut some glass and you're going to do some painting, aren't you, Nish?
Yeah. Do you want to do it on the dining table?
Do what?
The glass cutting. Because I just think if you have any kind of lumps and bumps, it might pop it in a place where you don't want it to. Whereas if you do it in the bathroom...
Okay, I'll do it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let's go. So this kind of last big piece of glass is damaged. And the end of it is there. So you can see like this corner had been cracked off previously. This is the good piece. And now I'm actually going to try and do a practice cut and take off this broken bit. So the width of this glass is 52.5. I need 50.5. So the challenge is to take off 2 centimeters, which is really, really hard. The smaller the piece of glass, the more likely it is to crack off of the line or scorch line that you do. So it's going to be quite the challenge to get this off in one piece.
I think it might be worth using the new roller, because if you don't quite cut through with this roller because it's slightly blunted, then I think you're risking it more. I think do a proper job, brand new roller.
Okay, so it makes cracking the glass on the scorch line easier if you have a really good 90-degree edge to crack it against. The problem is we've got a slight chamfer on this dining table, so I'm just going to get a piece of MDF and stick it underneath, just to increase the chances of it not cracking.
The ideal is to only do it the once, because every time you do it you'll be carving a slightly different line.
Yeah, but the problem is you've got to press down super hard on your first go, but because it's glass it's slippy. So I don't think I did a good one on the first try. We're going to find out now. This is the test piece, so let's see how it works when we snap it.
Before.
No, it's too dangerous. Can it see this?
Go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I didn't do it hard enough.
No, I know, I felt it.
Right, stop, look at me. Move this a little bit closer.
Alright.
Yeah?
Right.
3, 2, 1. Okay, well.
Okay, so what went wrong?
Apart from the glass nearly landed on your foot. However,
Good job I moved my feet, hey?
yeah, the scorch line wasn't deep enough.
Okay. So what's the measurement we need for the basement?
16 centimetres. We just used these clips and scorched it lightly with the blunt one and just cracked that off. So that's not the appropriate tool, but it does the same thing if you watch other glass cutting hobbyists, like first time glass cutters. They have a special like cracking tool, but we don't have one of them. So nice and slow, off the 90-degree edge.
Worked pretty well.
Worked pretty well.
So try and do a 16 centimetre one for the basement window.
Yeah.
If it goes to pot, it doesn't really matter.
But
we're getting in a bit more practice.
Yeah. 6.
Good. Okay.
Then.
And now I could feel it. Okay. Nice.
That's how it's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
One swing, one crack, and it's down to the scorch line, because it's going to find the easiest route to crack.
Well, I remember these two being the same price.
Yeah.
And although we've used this one thinking, well, we got loads of extra nibs on this one, so we might as well use...
The thing is, the way it's got like a 45 degree, you can really push it down.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Let's, I think, try once more.
Well, we need 2 pieces anyway.
Yeah. And then we're on to that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Put that over there for me, please, baby.
Yeah. And that worked better, having something to grip off the edge.
Okay, so I've lined up the 2 pieces of glass onto the radiator so you can see better against the white. So we had 1 casualty, 1 large crack through the process.
At least it didn't split into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, no injuries, and at least we can repair it with a bit of silicone.
We knew it was going to be
a challenge. Yeah. So we're not too fussed.
A little bit gutted. Wanted it a full piece, didn't we?
Yeah.
Never mind.
But it should be okay. So now we're going to go on to tidy up and painting. Okay, so after a quick paint job, we laid them down on the floor and put a batten across the back, and took off the hinges. And it's left us with a little mini gap. So what we're thinking is just putting some planks. Mm-hmm. So it's got the crossbar at the top, crossbar at the bottom, and then it's got a bit of a joining seam as well in the middle.
So the aim of this is nothing more than just to seal this wall off, is it?
Yeah.
So it may not look too pretty. We're going to paint it up and make it look as good as it can. It's only temporary until we get UPVC doors, French doors out into the garden.
Yeah.
How nice would that be?
So we're making good progress, and it's going to be a nice tight fit. So we'll be able to just use some little wedges and some expanding foam.
And then that wall's coming down. It's going to be the best paint job you've ever seen in all your life.
Okay, so whilst Nish is scratching the rest of that paint off the windows, we're pretty much at an impasse now, so the next video is going to be kind of installation and fitting everything, finishing the top of the wall. So if you've enjoyed watching it so far, getting up to the stage of kind of fixings, hit that bell and subscribe if you want to see what we get up to in the next episode. And thanks very much for watching. Ciao for now.
Ciao.